This is Duke University.
I think leadership is about sharing ideas and your enthusiasm for ideas and growing ideas with other people and getting them just as excited as you are and having them excite you about their ideas. Those ideas can then take shape in an institutional framework. They can have a power of their own. What I've found is you can get people excited about a really big idea, then all the things that would get in the way of stopping that idea, they're going to figure it out. So for us, the idea is, how could a year of national service fundamentally help this country? And particularly, how can young people help solve America's dropout crisis? By having them go into the highest need schools and serve the most needy children and help to keep them in school and on track to graduate. And so when you keep talking about those big ideas, maybe people come from all different backgrounds and perspectives, but everyone is then focused on the really big idea, the really big goal. And I think that's really motivating for people. I think it's critical to engage people of very different ideas, very diverse backgrounds, in order to get anything done. There's no way that one person from their own perspective is going to have all the best ideas or have all the different best approaches. And the key is to get all those ideas on the table and focus everybody on really big goals. I think culture is all about values. And when we started City Year, we said there were really two sayings that really were all about what we were doing. One was the Native American prayer that says, "Great Spirit, grant that I won't criticize my brother or sister until I've walked a mile in his or her moccasins." And that's all about empathy and the incredible importance of understanding where people are coming from. And the other one was from Robert Kennedy, who at the height of apartheid went to South Africa. And he said that every time a man, and I would add a woman, stands up for an ideal or acts to improve the lot of others or strikes out against injustice, he or she sends out a tiny ripple of hope. And those ripples cross each other from a million different centers of energy and daring, and they create a mighty current that can wipe away even the highest walls of oppression and resistance. And that's about courage and individual action, creating a current. So if you have empathy and you have courage, you can get almost anything done. And so if you talk about your culture and you live your culture and you share that culture, all kinds of powerful good things are going to happen because of it. Every single meeting at City Year, Roman numeral 1 on the agenda is called ripples. And what that means, it comes from a Robert Kennedy quote about sending tiny ripples of hope. And so we ask people around the table, before we start any hard discussion about budgets or some other really tough issue, what are the ripples that are out there? In other words, what's causing you joy? What's happened that's moved our organization forward? How has a student been impacted? How has something that's really inspired you taken place? People share that, and it builds such a sense of encouragement and inspiration that afterwards you're basically ready to tackle anything.